Yo, guess what, guys? Today, guess what? Um, Nintendo has just announced their new Switch 2, which they dropped kind of randomly. All that, like, those leaks kind of maybe forced them to. But I've seen the trailer. It has it already has some, like, features to, like, the console itself, um, on it, like, how the dock is. I think that's what you call it. And the little stand for it, that thing that kind of folds out and you can place it down. The charger is now on the top of it, and the Joy Cons will stick onto it. They'll click on, which could be an all right change if they don't just, like, when you're holding them, they don't just click off when you hold it like this or hold it too aggressively. So that means we're gonna have to, like, um probably watch how we rage at the game. So I'm here to talk about what I would personally want on the Switch 2. Some a wish list. It's not gonna be large. I only know a few things that were already on my list that was given on the trailer that was shown. Like, it looks like we're gonna get a new Mario Kart game. I guess you'll be able to play, like, a little more with more people on the stage, each stage, or yeah. Um, and it'll be backwards compatible, which last night I think it was last night I was talking about. I hope it would be backwards compatible, or probably yeah. Now the first thing on it is it's got to be stronger. It must be more powerful than the previous Switches, because I've heard news about, Xbox putting, like, Halo on PlayStation, and I've heard from once a source or two from that they're thinking of putting it on the Switch. I could be wrong. Um, yeah, I'll edit it in if I'm wrong. So, if Halo were to go on the Switch, it must be stronger. It cannot be your normal Switch, because let's be honest, it's not running that. It's not running Halo. Any, like, big FPS shooter, it is not running. No. We Yeah, it won't be running Halo if it's not any more powerful. It also needs more storage, so I can put more stuff on the game. I'm not saying it needs to be a terabyte, just a few more gigabytes, a few more gigabytes on the game, on the console. And I want, I think Mii's should take a bigger front stage on it, much bigger. I ain't happy with how they did it with the Switch. They just put it in the settings. I don't like that. Um, I think, those little channels under the apps in your, like, games. They should have a Me channel one, like a Me Maker for it, right under, or like maybe next to the settings or next to the eShop. Um, Another thing with some um maybe, like, I've been wanting Tamagotchi Life. I never got to play it. I played Metopia, and I was ecstatic when they put that on the Switch, because that was my favorite 3DS game. Now, for Tamagotchi Life to be able to work on the Switch, they would have to um do with a few problems. One, it was made for two screens. They would have to fix that problem. It's kind of like how I think Metopia needed to work with two strings, but they were able to get that to work. There is another problem with outsourcing the game. They would have I'm pretty sure they did that with Metopia. They didn't just remake it. They had another company help them with it. They would have to do the same thing. I think they would need to do that to Tomodachi Life, because I don't think they could be bothered to do it themselves. Because I think I don't know if they think it'll help. I don't think they think it's going to be that profitable. I think they might underestimate how profitable making another like Tomodachi Life game would be. Because heck, I'd buy the Switch 2 with that as its like main title it's being presented. Like Switch 2 first comes out, and like the big bundle is that with Tomodachi Life. But I doubt that. I doubt the first big bundle with it will be like a Mario Kart 9 or something. So, also, I've heard something about how people can't wait for a Nintendo Switch OL, Nintendo Switch 2 OL model. One, I kind of don't want that because I don't want to spend money in the next 2 or 3 years on another Switch. I want them to wait a little bit and just make a new console after this. Also a Switch to a Nintendo Switch 2. I hope it's good enough where they don't need to make an OL model for it. I hope they are. Another thing about the making it more powerful, they'd be able to run much bigger games and be able to get bigger games on the console. They won't have to downsize so many games. Like, there's some games that are made to work on the Nintendo Switch that I've heard they have a hard time running. If they want to get bigger games on it, they'll have to get the Switch will have to get stronger. What's some other good Nintendo Switch like 2 ideas? Like, I'm not like there was the Tomodachi Life. Bring back the Mii's as a bigger thing. Maybe stronger, more space. Maybe another Super Smash Bros. Game. Because I played the crap out of Super Smash Bros. On that. I like Super Smash Bros. They what else could they do? What other games could they get? I know it's inevitable they're making another Mario game. We got more than just Mario Kart. I don't know, maybe Mario Kart Football. Haven't done that. Um, uh, you know what? Something this might be dumb, and I know this ain't gonna happen. You know how funny it would be if they made a Mario Kart, not a Mario, just a Mario wrestling game. Not like professional wrestling. Like they have their little intros, and it's just Mario. It's like Mario Kart, any Mario sports game, but it's just like a WWE style Mario game. I'd buy that. That'd be hilarious. I already played WWE 2K games. Just making a Mario one would be hilarious. You could have like Sonic in it. Like you could get like other Nintendo characters as like DLCs and stuff. Nintendo, I know that's unrealistic, but do it. Do it. I'll pay a lot of money for a professional wrestling Nintendo Switch game. Like Mario game. So, guys, the Nintendo Switch, this kind of wraps it up, this video up. April, I'm pretty sure they'll be talking more about it. I think I might make another video about it. I was thinking of making my wish list for WWE 2K25, but with the announcement of it and I think the date of it being announced is getting closer, I might just wait and talk about what we're getting. So goodbye, guys. See you next time.